In the finals, let's get hyped.
Exactly. Best of 5. Happy versus Spiral. Let's try this again. Will Spiral be able to take maps now? Can he take this? It's already the biggest accomplishment of his career. The rising star of Germany participating in the ESL Meisterschaft later this year. Happy, of course, the force majeure in Western Warcraft. Former world champion, now vice world champion. This is gonna be, yeah, Spiral has to step it up big time. We have the same starting positions then in the winner bracket final, which is a rematch of the winner bracket final. Happy there to Odin. So, is the big question here, will the Zeppelin drop work this time?
Probably not, no. Wait, does the guy that won the winner bracket, so Happy, not have any advantage in the grand finals?
Nope. Happy doesn't need any advantages.
Yeah, he already plays Sundead. No, don't you guys think that if you win the winner bracket, you should have like a one map lead or something?
In a normal scene, probably. In the Western Warcraft scene, no.
Yeah. But imagine if Spiral had won the winner brackets. Then we'd be like, yes.
yeah, definitely. Oh, we have to change the rules real quick. Alright. So we have a Farseer again, we have a 2-burrow again. Happy sees it. And of course he's going for Tet Fiends. So what can Spiral do? What kind of craziness can he unfold to have a better game than before?
I mean, is he a crazy guy? Does he have crazy strats? Because I always see the same shit like for all the different matchups.
Wow, what a hater.
No, I'm just like saying, he's like a standard kind of player, right? Or is
It's
he like?
fine. You don't have to be a fan, but yeah, no, I agree. Like he plays mostly standards for the most part. Yeah,
Well,
that's what makes him really good at it as well.
Farseer is already a little different from the standard because the Blade Master is usually still the norm with tier 3 and all.
Yeah, I mean, you could argue there's 2 standard, right, in the matchup, and the other one is this one, like Farseer tier 2, TC expands.
But I also think the earlier game on Tyrannus stand earlier wasn't too bad from Spiral.
Yeah, he was doing really well. He had supply lead, pretty decent early game, but then he didn't kill single unit, I think, in the last fight because of CC.
It wasn't too bad.
Well,
Yeah, he was doing well
yeah.
up until he killed 0 units. Thanks, boys.
So Spiral's creep route is already a lot different. In the game prior, he went to the mercenary camp and then to his expo, and now he's contesting the middle. Stopping Happy's progress pretty much immediately. Unless there's a coil that steals this. Oh, didn't.
Oh god, the Farseer.
Oh man.
That's pretty risky there. He could have gotten surrounded. He could have lost the experience and the item. But nothing happened, so... Okay, there's the first experience for Happy. But the Wolf keeps tabs, and that's the DK already at 50%.
It's no Mercamp access for the Farseer yet, though. It's no level ups on him yet. Like, normally, what you want to do with the Farseer is creep up to level 3 quickly. Because you, with your Wolves and with your Grunts early, can creep much faster than the Undead. So I don't mind this for Happy at all, just keeping the levels low. But at some point, especially level 2, is going to be very desired.
Oh, that's going to be very hurtful for Spiral. I feel he's going for the natural expansion, while Happy is just trying to creep check him there. That should have been an expansion as the Pion is moving down. So slight adaptions.
Oh, the Pion is getting killed, though. Oh, trying to deny. Doesn't work. Okay.
Isn't he chasing way too far after this DK? Like, the whole Grunt gang is running after him.
The feed! Oh,
Oh,
that's 10% chance evaporating. Happy said that once. He said every spin lost is 10% chance.
Okay, so we have a 90 to 10 win rate right now.
Yeah. Only 5 more fiends and he'll be advantage.
Is he maybe gonna go ghouls? Oh yeah, dude, he's going frenzy ghouls. I love it.
Already after...
Classic.
And Spiral is going to expand, anyhow.
Also, wait, didn't he have a ghoul before he lost the fiend? Oh my god. No, he didn't, I guess.
That's wishful thinking.
But he didn't make a second fiend, which I think he should have. Maybe it's been reading my letters finally when I'm asking him to play Frenzy Goals just straight up.
Why would you do that to him?
You know, I need to be in constant contact with him, otherwise I get anxious.
He left the sacred text behind. Putain, Fintel as well. What do you guys think they keep leaving these tomes behind?
Just to trigger Twitch set because it deserves it.
I think Spiral is actually one of the worst offenders as well. I saw a lot of his games in this tournament. He leaves tomes everywhere. Like, there's no way these guys are clean apartments. There's socks everywhere. Like,
I don't know if you can like link those two together. Like my apartment is straight out of hell, but I never leave tomes on the ground.
you're a man of extremes.
I defy, perhaps, the rule.
That's a 6-minute 30 game and the DK is still level 1. That's pretty great.
Happy sees the tome with his skeletons.
Who killed the tome yesterday? Was it Foggy? I'm not too sure anymore, but that got the Twitch chat
Oh,
wild.
Death Knight is low. Yes, Shane Lanning. Oh my god, can you follow the TP? Two more hits. The statue is healing. One more hit.
Oh, nice from Spyro.
How is Happy not vetoing this map? I don't get it.
Players' forces are under attack.
Do I book my appointment at the hairdresser now? Or do I wait? What color is that even? Your hair.
Soon.
My hair, it's like pinkish. It was red, but it's fading into pink now.
Yeah, but I need to get the exact same, so I need to know the name later.
Oh, it's yeah, I can write it to you.
Thanks.
Potion of Greater Mana. Another big one.
It's called Ruben Red, by the way.
Ooh. TC close to 3 as well. And Happy is like seriously struggling so far. This is the best non-mirror game that a Happy opponent had in this game, right?
Probably. I guess, yeah, the Muslim game 1 against
Oh
Happy
yeah,
was also good.
I didn't see that, but yeah.
But yeah, Spiral's looking pretty good now with the Expo up.
There's still
I
Cornova.
think he should lose a ton of units to these Frenzy Goals, though. He goes a little too deep.
Remember what I was saying about Backpack, by the way. I feel like now would be the perfect time for Spiral to get Backpack. And just bring himself clarity, salve all of the time. Maybe even some potion, mana potion.
I think Spiral realized, okay, you're playing Frenzy Goals, I need level 3 TC.
Wait, Happy dropped the Sentry Word, and he should be seeing Spirals, but he's not killing it. Okay, fine, he's going to dispel it.
You can heal the Destroyer, you know, min-max.
Always have to play perfect. So we added Wyvern, which of course great damage against the ghouls. How many fiends do we have? 0?
0 fiends.
Oh.
I mean, he still needs to get his heroes up to level 3 and 3 before he goes for an attack. And this gives Spyro enough time to get the army that he needs to have.
Spiral is very indecisive. I feel like he should creep in the middle to get TC level 3 before he fights.
Yeah, it feels like he's hesitating with the position that he's in.
He's hesitating.
Okay, he's going for the lab now, and that's the Zeppelin, right?
I think not in this position because of the army that he has now. It's better to just break up, keep mass, and then make sure he defends the Expo.
Yeah, maybe even get 1 or 2 towers.
I think just pure units. Look, he's getting second bestiary, so he just wants to mass wyverns. I think he realized that there was a lot of ghouls and not a lot of fiends.
Yeah, that's a good transition, but it will be hard for him now. Scroll of the Beast would be awesome.
Happy's gonna attack, and Spiral has the grubby burrow on the Expo, the one that never dies.
We got the rune bracers for the TC. That will definitely help.
He should just charge for the main base of Happy, most likely. Oh, no, it's too late.
I think he's trying to buy time. Yeah, he's trying to catch reinforcements. He's gonna TP. No, that's too early.
Oh no, no.
Oh my god, what have you done, Spiral?
Oh no!
No, Parsil.
Not like this.
Arthur, oh my god, he could have died.
Yeah.
Chain Lightning is big on the ghouls, but that's a level up for the DK. Stomp was huge on the ghouls. He takes a lot of them out. One Wyvern is down, but oh my god, these headhunters and the entire ground army.
Not a single heal scroll.
And Fascia has no mana.
Oh, everything is so low. Heal scroll would be so great. He's running for the shop. Run for the hills. Chain Lightning too, but oh my god, Happy cleans it all up.
No way. No way.
Not like this.
That is horrible, man.
Yeah.
I think he fought too early here, regardless of how this goes now. Like, Destroyers had mana, he could have just waited a bit more.
Yeah.
His production is far superior as well.
He popped the big potion. Oh, Carnival! No, that! No way!
No! No! Spiral, come on!
Invo potion on Happy. He's dodging the storm.
Oh my god.
No ruby red for Todd.
Not yet.
Not yet.
This is actually one of the worst ideas I've ever had. I really hope. I really hope Happy wins. But you know what? If he loses, worth it.
Okay, what now? All hope lies in the next two storms, right?
Oh man, I'm also not a big fan of the Bat Rider transition that he's going for right now.
The Spiral can win.
Yeah, he can if he holds and if he's not losing his peasant line.
That here is the key. Needs to take it out with an ensnare.
Yeah, he needs to ensnare that.
I mean, the Happy's heroes are out of mana completely.
Wait.
Bat Rider chasing
What
the
did
Destroyer.
he-
He gets one more.
What did he
Oh god,
end
no.
I don't know.
What is happening?
Is he doing it?
What? Aura really good. Oh, the next statue is ready though. But there's no answer to the Wyvern. Is he going... Like, it's just ghouls still.
Are under attack.
He's gonna count on Orb. Maybe transfer the Orb to Death Knight as well.
Yeah. If he gets a third hero, his Wind Rider's another problem. But he's pretty broke.
Spyro's kind of back. Expo's still up.
What color did you say, Remo?
I'm gonna have to double check with Suun about that. Something red.
No, you said
The
green.
Power Rangers. Yeah.
Ah, you mean for me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, green.
Green. Oh my god.
Never had green.
I'm pretty sure you can ask your roommate. He will help you out. Emerald something.
Quattara's boots, that's pretty bad. We're happy.
Unless, of course, he gets the Dark Ranger, right?
Unless he gets a dagger, and that's amazing. He has the resources. And he's running into that swamp.
Oh, there's a TP. Enforce it.
Dude, Spiral is so afraid. Why is he so afraid? Good splits by the ghouls, just completely running past his TC until now. And there we go. Zippity zap. All ghouls dead.
Chain Lightning is a wonderful spell, by the way. Not sure if I mentioned this ever. 3 Wyvern, like, the damage is stacking up. He's taking good care of the destroyers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's taking
Taking
this one.
fiends.
Happy
6 to 30 supply.
Look at it!
Destroyer against 3 Wyvern. That's pretty one-sided. So many headhunters still on the ground despite this lich. Destroyer on the right is dead. Destroyer here is dead. Happy is plummeting in supply. Jesus, Spiral.
Forces are under attack.
More raiders, more ensnares. Doesn't even need it for the statue.
Dark Ranger now.
Yeah, Dark Ranger, man.
Give her those Quattara's boots, dude, and you can do it.
Here comes the comeback. Yeah,
That's it. We have so many storms left.
DK, just stomp him.
He's
Stomp tail, I think.
so
What?
close to 5.
Happy wins this game, by the way.
Yeah, he shouldn't win this, right? With ghouls against Wyvern. And all of that happens.
5-5-3 heroes, it might be doable.
no, dude. Happy's never winning this game.
Alright.
Have you watched our broadcast in the past year?
Yeah, every day.
True, actually.
Big mana on the DK, level 5 on the DK.
Yeah, this is usually where things go crazy. Happy with big mana.
Nah, but seriously.
Dude.
Yeah. We've been in exactly your shoes plenty of times.
If he again,
If Happy wins this game, I'm buying concert tickets for like Neo, Remo, and me to a concert of your choice. As long as it's not too expensive.
I mean, if he TPs just like he did before with that army right now. But even then.
Orcs have a tendency to lose their heroes in stupid fashion, so...
He got our Ankh for that, so...
True.
Good.
And Rune Bracers. Oh, yeah, he is kind of safe. But I don't want to jinx it. 3,000 gold left.
Okay, actually, Lich is almost 5. Shit.
He doesn't have a TP.
Oh boy.
Peon's exposed.
Well, he has a burrow, so...
That's enough.
I heard those are made out of vibranium, the same fabric as Captain America's shield.
Not against frenzy ghouls, though.
He told you just need to attack the boar like that. Boom, it's gone.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, silent. This is 1 kill away from level 5. Oh my god, it's great.
Do you keep the Ankh on the Farseer or on the TC? I guess he already has Rune Bracers on the TC.
Is he just losing his expo?
But he's going to kill the expansion and TP out.
He can just silence the TC. Ooh, but he's gonna break out of it.
Okay, is that still enough though? Chain Lightning, Dark Ranger, Coil, TP,
He's not gonna kill
right
it.
click. No way!
Oh my god!
Stop again!
Dude, if he kills that base, all bets are off.
By the way, that was a fuck you scan if I've ever seen one in the main base of Happy.
Yeah. That's Lich level 5 though. It's not over yet, boys.
Nope. Oh, it's not.
And Spyro's supply blocked.
The Peon wants to give him the pleasure. There we go.
Double heal scroll now. Mana potion, Invo potion. He has the right tools. Can you please repair this Great Hall? It's not that great at the moment.
Looking forward to that concert, boys. We're gonna do a video log.
Oh my. This...
It's
Invis
like really
wolves.
heavy, right? This
Hey, where did he go, Wolves?
Getting nervous about winning though.
Yeah, I guess he knows there's not gonna be too many destroyers and he can kill them, so Wolves actually can be useful.
Invis TC.
When you see this army coming at you, by the way, and you see no TC, you're like, oh shit.
5 seconds
Sure enough.
stun, 6-second cooldown. Let's do this. Chain Lightning just needs to take out the ghouls and then the entire army should be safe. Stun on everything!
Hit scroll.
And he has a mana pot as well. Dark Ranger!
Chain Lightning on the ghouls as well. Take care of that Farseer.
He has Ankh! Just let it die. He's healing with a salve as well on the Farseer. There's still a healing scroll on the Farseer and he
Got
still has
the,
the Ankh, so even if that gets caught Nova,
It's
he'll
happening.
be straight back into the fight.
Okay, there we go. Ankh triggered. Statues taken out. One left. Has to take out that heal ward.
He could get Farseer again.
Ooh, take
That's
care.
nice surrounded. He does have TP. He's gonna call the Farseer. He doesn't get it! 10 hit points!
Dark Ranger.
No way!
Almost runs back.
Dude, that one hit would have killed him too.
Yep.
Wow, so clutch. And again, the fuck you scan after ATPs.
He goes
What
for the
does Suun do?
expo. Just checking if there's something going on, if that was a distraction push or not. God almighty.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, how is he gonna keep the Farseer alive in the next fight though?
Please,
Evelyn.
Rio, man. Thank God Spiral found his sea legs.
I got the rune braces, but nothing on the TC.
Sacrificial pit with 1k gold in gold mine. So I guess he's gonna get a shade and try to code everything for like 30 minutes.
I want to see the TC Invis.
Yeah.
Good point.
And the walls.
Yeah.
Do you think Happy all-ins eventually, or does he expand?
I don't know.
I mean, shouldn't Spiral push now?
He can just sit on his gold mine.
Yeah. I think he needs to see first whether he's scouting with Wolf. If Happy expands, then Spiral needs to attack. But if Happy all-ins, then Spiral needs to stay at home and defend.
Yeah.
The Invis Wolves are wonderful for scouting. Plus the Crystal Ball. He knows a lot.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, greater invuln on the Farseer and invuln on the TC, so he's got some good survivability with the Rune Bracer on the Farseer because he's only got 708 points as opposed to TC on 1150. Very good item management by Spiral.
Wolf scouting again. Okay, there's another Acolyte.
Wow, he actually dispelled the wolf.
Of course he does.
Oh, and again!
Wait, there's to say he sees them, right?
No, he just came.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's just
they
right.
came.
Me too if this game continues like this.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, bro.
Oh my god. That got me off guard.
Okay, main gold mine's empty, Happy expands. Or at least tries.
Happy's like, come at me, bruh.
25 supply lead.
It's like Bravehawk now.
Oh, dispel on the invis. Oh,
These-
the ghouls are all lining up.
Invul, early
Early.
stomp. Epicenter, lots of damage on the destroyer. First one down, chain lightning rattles through as well. Lots of skeletons, but taking care of that as well. Ghouls still make the way to the headhunters, but the upper left is pretty safe. DK is around. There is an invul, there's a TP, but Happy's 27 supply.
He needs to kill a statue, maybe. I mean, he still has a lot of army. Death Knight is working with a lot of cores. He's gonna have to TP in a sec. Can you get the Lich?
chain
There's no
lightning?
frost armor.
No.
Dark Ranger got level 3.
56 supply against 27. It's just the undead tri-hero and 2 statues, so
Yeah.
the undead's ahead.
Wyvern see the expo.
Just kidding. TC almost 6. And I love the long distance mining as well in the top right, trying to get a bit of extra golds.
Dark Ranger.
Dark Ranger gets caught.
There's no TP this
Surrounded.
time.
Got
How?
Cloak of Shadows, but Stomp reveals that. But he's silenced right now. He transferred greater invuln to the TC.
Kind of exposes the Farseer.
Farseer?
Goes for the Lich. Many people have tried to kill Happy's Lich, but Spiral is succeeding. Double level 6. You will never kill this TC anymore. GG by Happy. Lead for the underdog.
GG.
Damn, I don't get my concert ticket.
Played.
You know, this is the kind of game where, like, on one hand, if you're Spiral, you won and you're happy, but at the same time, it's like, god damn, what does it take to beat this guy?
First time ever, right?
We did win one map before.
Okay. Second time ever.
Yeah.
Cool. Great opening. That must give you such a mental boost. After you were like 0-5 in the last 2 encounters, and especially like 1.5 hours today, you got wrecked, and now things go your way with a tiny little adjustments in the early. As a player, like, what does it do to you if you take a map like this?
You're pretty pumped, obviously. But I think at the same time, it's also like, wow, like, what does it take to beat this guy? But you can't let that really get to you. Just think that, okay, I just did it. I need to do this 2 more times. It's possible. I'm sure Spiral is super pumped. This is the kind of game like if you win, you're alone at home, but you're jumping out of your chair and fist bumping for sure.
Same game name, by the way, as before.
But Happy he also did not play standard. Played Friendly Ghouls.
Yeah, that was pretty much, like, pretty sure the only game. Or is that the way to disrupt his early game by focusing hard on the Fiend to force that?
Thank you, Teggy, by the way. €5 donation. Yes, says, I asked Take, Muxy, and Taker if they want to play a 3v3 against you, Neo, and Remo. +1 after the finale. I will donate €50 prize money. They are in, are you?
What?
Remo is like, I'm beating Grubby daily. What do you think? Of course, I mean, gonna beat these scrubs.
But I'm the handicap.
Come on. it's take.
So what do you say, Neo?
Sure.
Todd, you playing with us?
I think it's not fair, but sure.
No, should be someone else, I guess. Yours? How about you?
Nah, I think it still would be unfair. I think you need someone
Yeah,
else.
you need to like a weak player like Taker or something.
Yeah, take Taker.
I'm just kidding, Taker. I love
The
you.
Taker's on the other team.
Oh, it is. Oh, I don't know. One of your mods.
Well, I'm pretty weak.
Yeah, but I was about to say, Soon, you play the weakest race as well. Let's
Yeah.
go. All right, we do this.
Well, you play humans, huh?
Yeah, I'm playing you.
I'm sorry, my brother.
Yeah,
rough.
it's hard.
Human lives matter.
Yeah.
Inde die alte Rinde, thank you for the 29-month resub. Neo, Remo, Todd, and Soon. Oh my jizzle. No respect for yours and Ankhes. Ankhes, are you still alive, by the way? Yeah,
Sure.
good. Just checking in on you.
Just can't hear.
He's
Can
he's just being a little shy about whining about Night Elf because there's finally somebody on the call that can call him on his bullshits,
all I hear
and that's Will for sure.
complaining about AM Aura and down statues. I can't handle it. What kind
Do
of
you really think I didn't hear you earlier complaining a whole bunch about Night Elf? When Foggy was fan of kniving humans to death left and right?
was he playing Warden in both games?
Excellent question. Did he want to win the game? The answer is yes. Those games were crazy, actually. Oh yeah, you guys missed that.
They were close.
No, like, well, some of them, yeah, but like Warden single-handedly won. Anyway,
Lost against Orc, though.
Yeah, true.
wait, who did Foggy lose to in the lower bracket?
Spiral.
No,
So he lost-
wasn't it Vortex?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, so he lost to Spiral and Voltix. The new age, old school pro. Not coming back.
Okay,
Do you guys not do intros, by the way, Neo?
intros?
Yeah,
Like in the bottom left or what?
yeah.
No, we don't do that. You want to?
No, up to you. It's your channel. But you know, Death Note tried to do intros and he was doing them so wrong. Because he was starting from the back. He was saying like, "This is Happy. He's from Russia." And he said something like, "No, you finish with a nickname." Like,
Okay, Todd, show him how it's done.
all right, starting in the bottom left, playing as the Red Undeads. He's not the most social guy. There's a big chance you're gonna get banned on his channel, but goddamn, is he a good undead? It's Happy. I'll let you take the other one.
I wonder who has more bans on his channel, Happy or you?
Oh,
More
me.
people banned.
But also have way more viewers, so it doesn't count. If we keep a ratio, though, I think it's, yeah. Anyway, we're both number 1 and 2.
All right.
Does anybody want to intro the orc? Neo, go ahead.
In the upper right, playing for Oceanist Gaming. Too shy to show his face, but definitely showing his skills today. It's Spiral.
Do you ever get triggered enough that you put chat in sub-only mode?
Me?
Yeah.
These days when I play Grubby, a few times. Because that's when the real scum of planet Earth really comes out. Like, it's not everybody, like obviously he has so many viewers, but there's always like, I don't know, 10 to 30 people that are just like, they're very miserable in their everyday life, and they come to my channel and then they spam super obnoxious shit. So there's a few times where I was fed up with it and I put it in sub mode. But other than that, no, never.
What do they say? Those miserable people.
I don't know that I can say on your stream, but yeah, not nice stuff.
Thank you, Link Lambeau, for the 100 bits. This is freaking awesome. And your $20 donation by Ispa Drepna. Zip, zap, clip, tap. Looking forward to the Power Ranger color in the next co-cast. Okay, let's see.
Seriously,
Please don't.
if Spiral wins this best of 5, I'm fine with dyeing my hair.
Absolutely.
That's what I thought.
No, I think it's
It's worth it.
what you know. I'll
He's
be-
doing oral creeping, I think.
Yeah, but soon you need to do something too.
Yeah, I said I will cut my hair.
You
Like
cut
really
your hair.
short.
No, it's like it's too beautiful. You need to do another color though. But I don't know. Like if you paid €100 for this current color, I felt bad asking you to dye it again.
I could. No problem.
A player's force
Okay.
Or maybe blue. I got blue left here.
Yeah, blue is sick.
Dude, what is he doing? Is he aggroing the creeps to kill the burrow here?
I think so. But does it work?
No, it doesn't work, right? Because
Yeah, there's
it actually does work. What the hell?
What?
I didn't know that.
Okay, what was that burrow like anyway? Like,
Yeah, I don't know. Was he trying to creep with this? Or
I really
Yeah.
like. I think he wanted to show him that he wants to creep there. The Acolyte scouted that, then he went for a different direction, and now he's taking his natural expansion, which is kind of great as he's playing around this whole scouting from Happy.
But he's supply blocked for half a year.
But does it really matter? He got the second grunt out and the third one as well.
I think it does.
Tech is still on the
don't
way, so
think
it's
so.
not like his TC is delayed or something.
Level 3 now, I'd say okay, maybe. But he's not level 3.
yeah, I agree with Jos. What do you have to say about?
Fine. That's what I have to say.
Yeah, he has 2 grunts out. Let's see. Oh, 3 grunts out. Let's see.
Oh, he
DK
found him.
has a great inventory already. Oh,
There's
is
a
it-
peon going down for an expansion, which is scouted by a skeleton as well, while the surround is not going to close.
Oh,
Oh,
messy moves.
town is under siege.
expansion coming up. Spiral.
Can't Happy just cancel his expo now?
How the fuck is he expanding at tier 1.7?
Was
A good read by Happy actually to realize that was happening, because now he's probably gonna go there and get a cancel. If you manage to sneak that expo by your opponent, you're in a very good spot in the game, I think.
Happy normally likes to let the expo come up and then just go creeping instead.
But
I think
probably the normal expo, not this quick, right?
yeah, I think this would be the game to be aggressive. There's no TC that you can run into. There's no end snares you can run into. This should be a really safe cancel. Farseer isn't even level 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, he's splitting his army. DK is coming around from the other side with the rod active and 2 skeletons, which could be enough already.
Yeah, there's a piggy right there. There's another skeleton.
Yeah, he's distracting with the fiends. That's just really smart.
Wow.
Oh, nice crystal scan.
Coming. Look at that crystal ball, Todd. What
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Where is Hog right now?
Crystal ball OP.
It's supposed to be an ability on the Farseer. Jokes aside.
You laughed at Kiwikaki recently won a game with Farseer.
Yeah. Sick.
Wait a minute, is this enough damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh.
Coming.
He
Is
got
it
claw-
though?
Oh,
Is it? Oh, he caused
my
the
God, the
skeleton.
coil.
Wow.
2 coils for this though.
It's fine.
Yeah, worth it.
Oh, this is a rough one, folks.
Happy is again stuck at 30. The laser statue. I guess it's fine.
No, he always does that, yeah. He's on 25 or 30, then he gets Lich, and then they get double ziggurats every time, even in Undead. Like most Undeads, they get 1 ziggurat now, but he always gets 2 at once.
He will get another cancel, which will like cost a lot of resources to Spiral. He already delayed a bunch of stuff, so
Well, about that expansion.
Yeah.
It's calculated, he's trying to make Happy confident. That's why he sacrificed the burrow as well.
I like that game plan. Happy has no other reason to be confident in matches like this.
I think Spiral is now further behind than Happy was
Yeah.
in the first game. To be fair.
Next radar's falling.
And creep jack. Oh, speed scroll out, one of the wind.
That could be amazing, actually, if he can get on top of the Fiends and Cyclone the Death Knight.
I guess he needs it already. Yeah.
I was trying to drown
Whoa. Okay.
the bear, Spiral. You shouldn't have poked the bear.
Dude. It was pretty good.
If he had level 2, actually, he would have been able to escape.
think so.
I don't think so, no.
With a grunt kill. Jesus Christ, is he getting wrecked?
Oh, that's around maybe?
Again, trying to expand.
So late.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
just
He's
desperation.
at 30 supply. He's 10 supply behind, and Happy has 55 gold going to 50 supply.
Level 3 DK with that next grunt kill. So he's down to a Raider and a grunt.
27 supply.
So Todd, what do you think, like, when you're so far behind, and I think we all had these games, do you rather skip this game and say, like, okay, this was total trash, just give it another go?
Actually,
do
this
you
is the
stretch
part
it
where I
out?
start complaining about human being weak for like 30 minutes.
Okay, I like it.
And it works every time. I lose the game, but it's justified. Because human sucks.
But is this
Yeah, I think it's
some
okay to
mental-
still keep trying, you never know. But then again, against Happy, he's like one of the guys that has the least chance to go for the throw.
Yeah, absolutely.
Flute on the lich.
Comes down to what kind of player you are, right? Are you kind of player who gets really frustrated in a game that's looking bad for him, or are you fine with just trying it out and you have no issues, you know, fighting a losing battle, basically?
Yeah, actually, despite all my complaints, I think I'm very good at like still trying to win for the most part. And like still staying focused. Even though it might sound otherwise.
We have a Wand of the Wind and the Great Mana Potion, so the RNGesus is certainly with Spiral.
Weird decision here by Happy to push into the main.
It's pillage time!
Once again, not ready. Oh, the push is happening. Okay, 2 Raiders and a Grunt. And a Zeppelin.
No speed scroll.
At least force the TP. And buys time for his own expo.
Yeah, just a tower at the moment.
Yeah, the lack of speed scroll
yeah.
is really bad.
Oh yeah, he's not buying time for any expo, since there's none. This will hurt again, right?
Look where he's making the bestiary, what the hell?
Kinda likes the position.
Player's forces are under attack.
He's just, yeah. Poof! I mean, what can you say?
Not much, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends a lot on how well is Spiral to process this. Is he able to put it aside and just focus on how good game 1 was? Or will this be stuck in his head?
Let's keep going with the dares. If Spal wins this game, I'll donate $500 to buy to Warcraft. And I don't even have that money actually, so.
Expo coming up. Expo is getting cancelled.
I realized that the DK isn't here. Maybe you can do something? The Lich isn't here either. It's just the Pit Lord and the Fiends.
Yeah, that's a
Well,
Pit Lord.
Just the Fiends.
That's Britius going down.
Okay. Maybe he just wanted this one good moment
Yeah.
to get at least a little bit of momentum back to go into game 3, which is now his map. This was Happy's favorite map.
So,
Hype gone, huh?
Twisted and...
Oh my god, Twisted Meadows.
No, Twisted was vetoed.
AZ
Oh,
as
okay.
well.
And AZ, yeah, right. So, Concealed now. Makes sense. We've seen the Farseer Expo here a lot, not just against Undead, also against Human.
Same game name. Guess so. Yeah. Game's up. CH. The Farseer map, I guess.
We should have added a secret prize for the winner of this tournament.
Secret
Where
prize.
he has to be on the town hall meeting. That would be the only way we could ever get happy on the show.
How fast did he get decline when you asked him?
Very fast. I didn't even know it was possible to answer this quick.
But I bet it wasn't a nice way.
Let me check.
He's usually very polite, declining things. Thank you, John Bambo, for the 14-month resub. Good to be back to Warcraft. Absolutely.
So I wrote, hello, I started Warcraft talk show previously, not sure if you are aware. I linked him the VOD and I said, I'm curious if you'd be interested in ever being on it. And he said, hey, no, I'm not.
All right.
I'm trying to do an episode with Chinese players because I have a friend who's like old school human player from USA who speaks Chinese like Incinerator, so he could come on the show and translate. So I'm trying to get TH and some other guys, but so far no answers.
Do you think that's a little rough, like having to repeat everything twice, back and forth?
I think if we had to translate in 5 languages, I'd still want to hear from these guys. So
it's basically a show just you asking them to help you out in your matchups.
if you want to see it like that, you can. You know, I would kind of be trying to sell it as everybody gets to hear from them, but obviously it's mostly about me, yes.
I would love to hear Lawlight on your show, and you guys talk about the Warden just for an hour.
Yeah.
That would be gold. That's money.
He would just leave after 5 minutes.
Oh
He would be
yeah.
as quiet as Ankhes is when I'm here. When a real alpha balanced stalker is, you know.
You just have to give him one beer, and then I guess you open the floodgates.
Yeah.
All right.
How about some intros, some special intros here?
I did my
Can you do
duty.
any impression, Neil?
Why me? I did the first one already. It's time for.
Yeah, but you did a serious intro. That wasn't the point.
No.
Right.
Remo?
In the bottom left with the yellow color, only perfectly matching colors missing to this are the red and the black. For the German pride, that is Spiral, the Tobias. Make some noise, the Orc power.
Did I tune into the Meister Chef?
All right. Who's next?
You.
Okay, I'm struggling hard. Soon. You barely said anything on this entire cast. Your turn.
Should I give another intro?
Yeah, for Happy.
For Happy, yo. Okay, on the top right, we got Happy in red, and he's playing the DK first. Of course, a standard build order with the Graveyard, Crypt, and Shop.
Dude, that's not an intro.
Kind of missing
sorry.
the point.
You did the Death Note. You said his nickname at the start. The nickname is the last thing you say. Okay, Jos, since you're talking shit.
Dude, I need to be pretty quiet here because my
Oh,
my
baby
son
boy.
is sleeping, so I will not try to do any kind of these
No, whisper.
things.
It's okay, whisper. It's not an
But I
excuse.
like it to bring the Joff vibes into this.
No,
cast.
come on, man. It's the finals, please. I'm
That's
begging
the
you.
fin- I don't know. I think we have heard anything about Happy.
That's your intro?
That's my intro.
And you talking shit too soon?
Of course, man. I always jump on people.
The man we've heard, oh my god, I'm even saying words now. The man we've heard everything about. The legend. Happy.
Okay.
Wow, that was the best introduction ever.
Absolutely.
Todd, I'm so glad you're forcing us to do this. It is adding so much to this cast.
There you go.
I think
If I
we
hear
should.
the Emperor one more time from you guys, though, I'm gonna snap, I have to say. I am so fed up.
We
You know,
should
sometimes
definitely
it's
work
like
on
you-
this
You snap back really quickly.
for game 4. All right, we have a fast here once again. DK once again. So why is this map better for Spiral than the previous one?
because it's a new start and he had a terrible start where he lost the burrow like shit in last game, which gave Death Knight level 2. But if you mean as the map itself, I think on this map actually you have a lot of small camps. It's kind of easy to creep your second hero. Not actually. The expo is kind of hard to creep, but you got fountains that you can fall back on. So, and also he's not gonna try like that expansion that he took very quickly is kind of cheesy. You know, if you can pull it off, it's great. But if not, you're kind of in trouble because your whole plan has been revealed. I think this game is gonna play more standard. He's actually gonna expand when he has TC.
Yeah.
And maybe you Zep on this map. Zep lands, you get very easy access on the sides, and then you're straight onto the gold mine of the opponent.
All right, level 2.3, DK again moving back for possibly another rod.
A player's
It's
forces
tech.
are under attack.
The Spiral's tech blade. Oh, okay, kind of normal, right?
Did he just steal that last hit with a skeleton?
What?
I'm not sure. But very well possible. So again, it's all about level 3 Farseer here. Oh, he pump faked the coil to trigger the chain lightning. Spiral doesn't fall for it though. These cams always great fun to get ensnared by. But a good grunt block here trying to save the day.
He's gonna get home safe at the fountain. Would be a good time to send a skeleton there actually to wake up the creeps.
Rod is off cooldown, could definitely do that. But again, it's an early game where the DK is like 50%. And nighttime? Okay, nighttime just started, so it's not that big of a deal.
Did you know I used to think I was ahead when I put the Death Knight on low hit points?
That's a misconcept.
Yeah, no, like it took me a while to realize. Then I was like, oh no, I'm actually losing. Never mind.
A player's
Okay.
forces are under
2 grunts getting healed, there's no skeleton moving out. Happy busy enough with this fight, he's scouting in the south. All grunts super healthy again. But of course not part of this fight, so Farseer just has to run. T2 has been reached, TC, Beastery, again, normal build. That seems to be set in stone.
By happy makes no sense. Why does he go for the other slaughterhouse? Can't make anything anywhere else. Shouldn't he tech first, then lich, then slaughter, then ziggurat?
And see, he's gonna make the second ziggurat in a sec.
I mean, you can't spend.
There we go. It's always the same build.
I actually said the same thing to him at the first WGL. You know, I tried to be very polite and everything.
Yeah.
And, well, he seemed to disagree. Even though this
Well-
really doesn't make sense, does it?
I was fortunate enough to talk strategy with you as well. Yeah, I didn't come out of it thinking, yeah, I need to listen to this guy really bad.
You should, bro. Infi has been listening to me and has been starting to counter-expand. Maybe probably one day.
On
That
the
was
oth-
your idea? Oh my god, you didn't.
On the other side, WFZ is playing like you suggest, and we all saw where that leads.
You just have to do what I say. You also do have to do it well. That's why why I'm shit. I may have okay ideas, but I miss like half my clicks.
Noted. Why is he not creeping the expo?
Yeah,
Seems like one skeleton kept him from expanding.
Yeah, I think he's worried the Death Knight and then the army is right there. Then now he realized that Happy's elsewhere. And actually, Happy's doing the pull in the center.
Happy
With a
is in
250
mind.
HP Death Knight.
How's that balanced?
a player's forces
Shouldn't
are
you
under
always scout this?
I think if you expand, the opponent can always get this, basically. And Happy knows that right now, Spiral's gonna be expanding.
Exactly. This is a good play by Happy. It's a bit of a risk, but he must be doing this creep at tier 2. This whole strat revolves around expansion timing.
What do you guys think about the sound of fiends moving?
It's horrible. It's the worst.
Do you have nightmares about that, Todd? You wake up in
Yeah.
the night and you think, fuck fiends, where are they?
That's why I can't sleep nowadays. Because I heard that tick, 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 tick.
How is it all Warcraft casters can't sleep? What is that bullshit? Well, maybe you have to follow Neo's advice and just use your... What are they? Bows? headset? What
Yeah,
was it?
yeah, the noise cancelling headsets, man.
Yeah, they're bad sleeping. It seems to have fixed Neo's issues.
Yeah.
But you can't wear a headset while you sleep. Like I move around a lot.
Nope,
That would
I
not be
can't.
good.
And Neo lies there like a fucking mummy. He's just. I noticed when we were in China together, I was just standing over his bed in the middle of the night, seeing if he would do anything.
You know, Tasteless sleeps like that too. Like he lays and he crosses his arms over his chest. Like he's in the coffin. It's so sick.
Are you asleep on your back, front, or side kind of guy?
I'm a side sleeper. I don't know why. Usually it was on the left, but these days I'm sleeping on the right side, even though it's supposed to be less healthy.
What?
Yeah, because like you know the way your organs are in your stomach,
That's
there will be like gastric juice falling or something if you sleep on the right. But anyway, there's a big attack happening.
Perfect cancel. But Spiral's getting out the Nerubian Tower, so now what? Kodo's not falling, 200 HP. But... Okay, so Happy is supply stuck. Spiral lost the Expo. Pretty much very close before it finished.
Spiral's timing just seemed to be off. His Expo creep was a little bit too late, then he tries to go for the distraction attack. That's too late. He gets the expansion cancelled, which is the absolute disaster.
Yeah. So...
Zeppelin time.
Exactly. Is it time for Zeppelins now? Must be, right?
But Happy also lost Chocolites, and he can't
Oh.
rebuild them now
Oh,
because he's supply stuck.
Chain Lightning, huh?
I'm glad somebody's paying attention. Yeah, he did lose 2 lights. Thank you, Suun.
You're welcome.
How much gold is
It's
it?
so obvious, by the way. Like Sparrow's creeping the lab. Happy is like, okay, well,
Yeah.
that Zeppelin's coming. I
Yeah.
know.
So he's opening up that tree already so Fiends can go. But Happy is so close. He could just... Wait, does he have a TP? He must have, right? Or he's getting one now. He doesn't have the
Yeah,
gold.
because Sparrow was scouted, it's actually 200 IQ move. I think he realized that Happy was going to attack on the right side, so now he's going to try to defend, but he's 50 against 47.
And a tower.
Defend against this.
Ensnare dodge. That's only one of 2 ensnares. Gets the destroyer though with a second, pulls it in towards the headhunters. That's a good one. Takes that out nice and easy. Speed scroll forward, gets the munch off. Okay, Spiral finds his footing again this game.
Yeah, really good micro.
There's a TP. Focus fire continues
Oh,
on the
Lord.
Pit Lord. Is that a little too much? Maybe 2 units hurt. Storm was really good against the Fiend, so damage uptime is no more. Chain Lightning. Coil is ready. One more. Ooh, that Nova hurt. That was the last Stomp as well.
And Frost Armor was really sick.
Spiral.
Frost here?
Someone was thick and he didn't buy dust, which kind of fucks him right now.
Yeah. Oh, Nova.
Invuln transfer? Oh, and he gets the salve now. And clarity.
Lich level 3. Fiends unburrowed. It's a lot of damage presence.
There's
Aiming
only
for
one
the
coil
Lich.
left.
He really wants that Lich. Okay. So what can he kill now that there's no healing anymore?
Need to go for the destroyer. Fastier's pulling all the way back. He's trying to buy a healing scroll, I think. Or maybe dust. Yeah, he bought
Yes,
dust.
Oh, and he's losing so much in the process.
And then Nimble.
He's coming back for the Fiends. TC has no stomp. 60 mana. The destroyer. Ooh. Maybe a Batrider would be good.
TP out. Okay, not committing to this. Fiends, not killed, no damage. Not willing to use the Chain
Wow.
Lightning, but Expo
But there's
up
still a
this
Fiend.
time.
And
There's still a Fiend burrowed right there.
he could have right-clicked down this expansion, but he chose again instead to take the fight. That might cost him in the long run.
I like the move of Happy of going straight for the other fountain as well. I think he realized, he anticipates that obviously Spiral will go for this fountain, and he's like, well, I can get my own healing that I really need on the other side because I got no statue right now. So that means that when the statue gets there, which is close to his army now, he can put that on mana, replenish mana, get full mana HP on everything, and then rinse and repeat, just going for another fight. And by fighting, sure, he didn't kill the Expo and get a cancel of Spiral, but he kept him down on supply by trading a lot.
Dude, have you guys noticed? Spiral is the #1 orc of making his Great Hall way too far away from the gold mine.
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap.
And he still didn't pick up the tome. He's a repeat offender. It's unacceptable.
Yeah,
So
that's
we mask for the TC.
Oh, sweet. What did Happy get?
I'm gonna send a tome SWAT team to his place.
What did Happy get?
I think he sold it immediately.
Oh, yeah. He already sold Legion Doomhorn from the red spot in the middle.
That's a lot of gold. Make up for the 2 Acolytes that were lost before. Happy 6 Acolyte. Counter expanding.
Sobi on the TC is amazing.
Level 4 as well. Level 2 Chain Lightning could lead to some more kills. And he's getting ready for...
Happy aren't that crazy yet. 3-3-2 only.
Yeah.
If all these heroes climb up one more level, they can fight against immense numbers of tier 2 orc.
Yeah, but how can they? There's no camps left on the map. Do you guys think Happy knows about this burrowed fin on the other side of the map?
I think so. They'll try a bit of downtime now.
Are under attack.
How often do you stare at your minimap when you're playing the game? Is it still a StarCraft reflex, like always looking every few seconds?
I think, yeah, especially if there is some downtime, maybe I'll have a quick look here and there to see like what camps are left or something. Like, you know, right now nothing's happening. Like, you just started Expo, it's just running across the map. There's not any fight starting, and even if there was, you can see it early enough because he has air units. So you can see the army coming. And there was a tomb at the shop as well!
God.
This is so unacceptable on so many levels.
Don't look at the laboratory, man. This is just a little trick. Okay.
He left one there too? Jesus Christ.
So 60 supply, Happy push. Expo's coming up. Wolves are going to harass, but the duration is almost over. I don't know why I didn't punish this earlier. Peons are suffering. Items are good. Mana potion, Invis potion, heal scroll, invul.
Wait, is Happy really not taking that tome? Are you joking me?
Who cares about the tome when you have all the splits are good? 4 units attack, destroyer taken out almost immediately. That's a lot of damage soaked up, but in the end it falls. Almost no dispel. We have the Wyvern again. They were really good. Stomp comes in. Double snack for the Kodo. Can he get a triple snack? It's
Third
close,
one.
but no.
Don't get it.
Devour? Oh, Kodo?
Yeah.
Damn,
Oh my!
3 Peons.
This is never supposed to happen. 9 supply eaten up.
Whoa, Spiral!
Jesus, this was well defended. Invo potion triggered as well. Destroyer taken out. Getting there. 62 supply against 55.
Do you know what this makes me think of? That's what I cracked up. Sometimes I cast with Kailaris in StarCraft, and then when somebody does really well in a game or in a fight, he says, "Wow, he's doing so well. He's really not taking any prisoners." And then I realized he is taking prisoners. He has 3 of them in the And the tome is still down there, by the way.
Man, this is, of course, a lot of vision for Happy, but he knows what he does anyway, so it's not a big reveal. Exposed to running Spiral is completely out of lumber for some reason. Once again, only 1 peon. But 70 supply. And for Happy, it's like 50. Barely 50.
The goddamn Spiral Expo. 2 tiles away.
How the hell did that happen?
It happens to him all the time.
Yeah,
seriously.
it seriously, that happens every second game.
A player's forces are under attack.
But he built the expansion too far away. He's not picking up the tomes. Guess what? He's still in a good spot in this game.
His TC is close to 5.
Yep.
He left the tome again!
Oh.
Oh, the Mirror Camp! Tome of Knowledge!
If he got solo experience from the Fiends being shitted out, he would have been level 5.
Okay, 9 supply gone.
If he kills like 2 units in the fight, he gets level 5. And he's got a mana pot. I'm starting to get worried for my hair, guys.
But Happy got in the Rubian Tower at the Expo, so it's safe.
I was waiting for Ankhes.
Unbreak.
So we have a TP, we have double heal scroll. We still have invo potions. I'm a little worried about that Farseer, that it just explodes once again.
That's the easiest, like, what's that called? Zipline for Happy. Just nuke that Farseer.
Yeah. Just gotta be so careful with that.
OTC.
Stomp again. So, going for the Fiends. How is Happy not moving against this? Okay, he's just countering by huge damage. What's happening now? Going for the...
2 are eaten up.
Wait for the next stomp. Boom!
That was a good one. 1 Kodo is still in. That damage is good. Nice arc from the Headhunters. This concave is wonderful. The TC in the middle of everything. And lots more coils for Happy.
Spell is too much.
Heal scroll.
61 supply against 50, but everything's low on Happy's side of things. There's 2 fiends inside of those Kodo bellies.
Take out the statues and it should be yours. Invo potion on the DK. Pitlord in focus once again. Not sure if that's the best solution, but if he can, go for it. Now he has to take care of the Farseer. This could be the nuke right here that saves him the game.
There's no TP on the Death Knight.
Lich is so far away. Stun! 5 seconds stun! Everything on him! DK falls! Level 5 on both heroes. Oh! Destroyer falls as well. Is that it? Is that the lead? Oh my god. Oh, take care of the
Force the
Farseer.
TP on the Farseer. Nova.
Oh god.
Let it die.
Stomp on the Lich. He wants to stay in this fight for longer. The TC has another stomp pretty soon. He wants this Lich so bad. But the Nerubian Tower is actually saving this. He's trying to block with the Kodo.
No
The
way.
potion is ready.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Leave now.
Yeah,
Oh.
He can't reach. He can't. Can he now? Is he in range? No, he's not.
Oh.
Stop. Okay. 1, 2, 3,
Oh god, that's not
4.
enough.
No potion. What the fuck? The stun is still not long enough. That was the last
And he's
one.
spamming skeletons all over the place because he has a shop there.
Are
Yeah.
you kidding me?
How is this happening?
Are you actually shitting me, man?
DK is not getting revived though.
He's
TC's
almost level 4. He's gonna get the Kodo.
He's not getting
He
anything.
rebought Death Knight from the tavern.
Oh.
He's down to 41 supply. He has 0 lumber because he has 1 goddamn lumber peon. At least he had. Now he has more.
Look at that block. Oh, okay. Moving away.
Oh, he's gonna catch those units. No way.
Oh my god.
Why is it always so close?
How did he not die there?
The Lich must have been so low with that last potion.
One more hit or something.
Uh-oh.
You see? Was there a Nova? There's a Nova.
But he got both Inboost and
Oh, that's
Scroll of Healing.
huge!
Spiral needs to get back up to 70 before he can fight again.
Yeah.
It's gonna take forever.
This is karma for not taking the tome, by the way.
Yeah, to be honest,
Maybe
if he had,
damage would be enough.
then Farseer would survive probably with
Yeah.
this extra armor.
Yep.
All HP.
Okay, Spiral just... He's like what those people that bought all of the masks during COVID. He bought all of the invulns from everywhere. He has 3 invuln on his TC. He's holding the invulns. Like people are holding toilet paper.
A little bit more useful. But yeah, for that Farseer, it's really good. Like, why does he have to make it so crazy? I would love to see like 1 or 2 towers, but he can't afford it. Like towers on the high ground.
I can't believe this game.
Gold mine at 200. Gold mine at 500. Spiral is only mining with 2 because he moved everything else to lumber. It's so funny that in the grand final, actually, the Nerubian Tower is having such a huge impact. we built this storyline for days now.
70 supply versus Nerubian. It still wasn't enough. And that last hit on Farseer. But he didn't get an experience at least.
The main gold mine is empty.
Oh, he's bringing the Acolytes to block some of the army.
Invis again. Heal scroll.
Does he have Dark Ritual level 1?
Yes. He got it.
So 1 destroyer, 4 fiends. Okay, reveal. Here comes the storm. He's kind of forced into that engage. Goes for the DK. There's a potion. There's a TP. There's a heal scroll. Not sure if that's the right idea. He's just following this so hard. Chain lightning. The stun is not long enough. Still. Oh, is it?
Oh my god, a TP.
That's quite some time. TP into the base. There's no Nerubian here. Zap! Acolytes will all fall. But there's backup. Take care of that Nerub.
Squad is waiting.
Going for the Haunted. Kills it. Happy has no income. TP out.
Smart TP.
Yeah.
Level 6 as well.
Good job.
He needs to sell something.
Wait, is Happy completely broke? He's completely broke.
Yep.
Yeah.
He has to sell so much.
But he can't really afford to sell anything.
Oh!
That was so smart.
What is he gonna sell? The crypts?
And the shop.
Maybe a
At the expo.
ziggurat?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Alta for sure.
Yeah, now he's selling.
I think
Selling
he needs.
everything.
I think he needs the main for potions. Oh, well, he has potions, right? Yeah. Okay. All in by Happy. Level 6 TC. Stop! Huge! Just going for the DK. There's no TP this time. There's no TP this time. Stop. 5 seconds. Oh! Not the greatest follow-up. The Howl, man. The Howl is crazy. DK still falls. And now what? 3 Fiends. Super hurt. Chain Lightning finishes this off. TC carries this hardcore. Oh my god.
With pure smoke, he goes for the hero kill. Gets him. Lich surrounded. Spiral takes the lead. This must be it.
Match points. Match points! Motherfucking match points!
Rest in peace, Emperor. It's all about the Chancellor.
Oh, it's sweating
Holy
like
crap.
crazy here.
That TP was actually really smart. At first I was like, why is he not staying? But I think regrouping and like, you know that you've wrecked your opponent's economy completely was better. He also had time to use a little bit more mana, because he had used quite a bit to force the Death Knight to TP, so I think clarities were key, but even having a backup Torrent Chieftain was so huge.
Smart decision.
Game up, same game name. Okay, Remo, we have a couple of things that we say every time when we have a best of 5 about Happy. We scratch all of that. We don't jinx anything here. We're just not talking about the stuff we usually talk about.
This is gonna go to 5 maps, 100%.
Wait, what is it that you usually talk about? Is it no foreigner has ever been Happy in the best of 5?
Thanks for the jinx.
Come on. I don't want to dye my hair.
You did that before, didn't you?
Yeah.
Last time I dyed my hair was when I was 12 or something.
Like Insub.
Really feels like a completely different spiral.
Everyone in?
Yes.
Yeah.
What? Yours is not
He's
with
still
us?
making mistakes, but overall he's playing so well.
Yeah.
But yeah, those tomes. We need to have a chat later with Sparrow. I'm like, yeah, I know you beat Happy, and I'm gonna let you finish, but these are some of the best tomes of all time.
Thank you, Colonel Nova Lover, for the 16-month resub. 5,700 viewers. Congrats, you deserve it, guys. Well, at the moment, we're at 6,200. Alabastrovas, 4-month resub. Spiral out. Keep going. Maynard James Keenan got that right. Tingis for the 23-month resub. And it's time for Game 4. Okay, Spiral takes a little break. I'm following him.
Yep.
All right, LR's map. What was that map for? This definitely heavily favors Happy. It's a real shit Farseer map. But what's the last map? I'm so sure we're going to 5 maps. This is a Remo guarantee right now. We're going to 5 maps.
Happy vetoed Twisted Meadows, and Spiral vetoed Amazonia.
Yeah.
So it's Echo Isles, right?
Echo Isles?
Huh?
Ooh, Echo is a really good Farseer map.
Yeah.
Kind of sad that we don't have Twisted Meadows, you know? I would have loved to see an island game again.
Or
This was fun.
70 minutes, hell yeah.
Or Nolut. That was a great map.
Melting Valley. You enjoy all those orc tears you soaked up back then, Todd, with MK Mass Griffins.
Actually, like, when I started playing again on W3 Arena, that build was doing really bad. I lost to everybody. I think they really figured out how to play against it. Like, they scouted early, put, like, sentry wards everywhere, shut down every one of your attacks.
Yeah, Melting Valley. Secret Valley. Oh, those were fun maps.
I didn't mind Melting Valley so much because you could have just abused defend and creep quite a bit.
I hate that map so bad. Oh my god, Grimme with the 20 gifted subs in celebration of Spiral's second map win. Only one map missing. And Beyond Stream, thank you for the 10 months. Resub! In your 2v2 tourney, what's this map called again with the ships in the middle?
Vile Reef.
I've been getting intrigued more and more by that map. I think it's pretty cool.
The unload rate is so absurd. You know, it unloads every unit at once and it has more capacity than a Zeppelin. So you can have an entire army in there. Recently, I think Blade abused it really bad. Like he literally traveled at the speed of light to another corner of the map, unloaded his whole army, and then harassed. Like,
what is it, like 12 units?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, something like that. It's a lot. And it moves so fast.
How much HP does it have? Like 1200?
I don't remember exactly, but it's a lot. And it's not even expensive. It's cheaper than Zep.
Yeah, I think it's like 150 or something.
It's 170, 50.
Pretty good.
Pretty good is also that we got 20 gifted subs by Grimme. Thank you very much for that contribution. Beyond Stream for the 10-month and Floss 2 times daily 32-month. So exciting! Let's go back to Warcraft. Waiting for Spiral. Understandable that he takes a little break. He's used to these marathons, of course. Another sub, WC3 fanboy, 23-month. Thanks for showing the rise of German Orc in a very entertaining manner. Shout out.
Do you guys think it's China, Korea, then Russia, and then Germany?
Ukraine would like to have a word.
You mean?
But Ukraine have they don't have a as deep player pool, right? It's mostly Foggy and Sonic only, which obviously they're very good. Germany has more overall good players.
Yeah. Yeah, X-Lord, Spiral 1, true. But Kevin, of course.
Kevin is the best.
I think it's pretty
by far.
It would depend on the format of the competition there, I guess.
Yeah.
But Ukraine and Germany should be close. I can see Germany beating Russia, actually. Well,
yeah, I mean, if they have a really good day, it depends on many things. On paper, Russia should be favorite.
Yeah. All right. The clock is ticking for the match points. Match points in the grand final. Usually that can only mean one thing, but today a lot of stuff is different. Spiral 2, Happy 1. Happy's map is Last Refuge.
Who wants to do the intros?
In the top right, Red, as his hot blood is running at the prospect that he may actually lose a game against a European. It's happening.
In the bottom
So
left.
Red as Neo Sayer soon.
Okay, in the bottom left from Germany, one map away from the greatest accomplishments in his career. With a color that probably fits his pants because he's so excited at the moment. This is Spiral.
The Chancellor. Would that be a good nickname, you think? Or
Chancellor? Oh, man. Yeah, if he, let's not, yeah.
Good answer.
Yeah, I know. I'm very, very smart right now.
Alright, Farseer. Obviously, every other orc would play Blade Master here, but not Spiral.
Farseer all the way. Stick to your guns. I like it.
You know what happened last game, by the way? This was the first time in forever Happy really threw a game away. I'm not talking about the Farseer kill. I'm talking when he ran south, decided to take a fight instead of simply canceling the enemy expo. That's what lost him that game. Rare to see. Normally he falls far behind, then you're like, oh, okay, I get it. You could lose that game. Or he comes back in a crazy way. But there, he threw his advantage away.
Those
Yeah, but-
4v4 request games are starting to add up. I'm not joking though, like, I'm half joking, I guess. Like, I really feel like if he keeps on doing that and he doesn't practice seriously on either BNet or NetEase, like he hasn't been, I really think that Happy's gonna start falling off a little bit. He's still gonna remain a very strong player, but we have so many, like, I'm not gonna say hungry young lions because we got a lot of old schoolers that are pretty old, but we have a lot of players that are like very motivated and practicing hard. I think they're gonna beat him eventually, like more and more of them. Guys like X-Lord, Vortex, Spiral, Cash, probably no human because it's a stupid matchup. Other races, yeah.
Alright. So we go for the High Priests on both sides. Wolf scouts this again, a little bit of chip damage. It's already like 2/3 down. Replenishment Potion is good for trading. Happy on the other side. Watch Awards. Super good to see the timing of the expansion.
By the way, I think Spiral's not going to be playing the Back to Warcraft weekly in a while after this tournament.
He's gonna shoot
Like
up.
2,300. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna earn Elo points like crazy. Orc 12354 for the €1 donation. If Remo defeats Spiral at ladder and Spiral wins, Remo is the best player in Europe. Brilliant logic. Can't say anything against that.
Have you beat Spiral, Remo?
I'm not sure. I don't think I have actually. But one day, perhaps.
Do you Smurf or do you, your nickname is known, right?
Yeah. I used to Smurf, but no Smurf
Yeah.
anymore.
You haven't beat me in a while, right? Thank God.
That is, I believe, correct.
Getting one skeleton off of this. But good progress for Happy, stealing this Magi away.
The player's forces are under
Oh, I can steal that last hit, maybe? Ah, but Spiral's smelling it.
Can he still prevent it?
That Sentry was amazing to see the timing on the expo. He can really game plan like whether he cancels it or not, which it should be a yes.
Wow. Again, the 70% tech expansion.
Shouldn't Spiral know about the Sentry Word? Because
Yeah.
if he clicked on the Death Knight and
Yeah.
he saw it, you know there is a Sentry Word there. So maybe you send something to the lab and then cancel. But if he's so sure that Happy's gonna come, look, he sends a wolf.
a player's
It's just gonna
forces
spot him and stand there and prevent him from canceling that. 600 IQ moves here.
Well, starting this creep spot, how much IQ was that? Lots of poison already.
Just commit and run through. He has the damage to take out the Great Hall.
Looks like it, yeah. Okay, I guess the question is how much damage can Spiral do while Happy's attacking? Needs the Chain Lightning for sure.
under attack.
Okay, this is a cancel, right? This must be.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah.
Okay, this looks very similar to Northern Isles already.
Now, in LR, it's pretty easy to run to the opponent's side of the map and get to his expansion natural position quickly.
He's gonna kill the peon.
Oh, yeah.
A player's forces
Damn, that
are under
golem.
attack.
Spiral needs to power creep. Since the Farseer isn't level 3 yet, he needs to get him to 3 quickly, and then with the TC keep on solo creeping. So the only good camp ready for Spiral to take is the Merc camp, and Happy may know this. Looks
Do you
like-
guys also have PTSD from WGL, where every time you look at the raw golem, you're like, thank God.
Because he looks so bad there, you mean?
Yeah, it looks so weird, like some sort of Mega Man.
Are under attack.
I can't get over it. To be honest, a lot of units do.
Yeah, I tried to blank that out.
The owls are beautiful.
It's nice of you to try to find one nice thing to say about graphics.
Hey, I've recently seen Metamorphosis. Also looks badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, those Naga ears, perfect.
I haven't seen Metamorphosis. Haven't they included a special female one, actually?
Players
Probably not.
When is the next patch, by the way? The best way to kill the hive during the finals, guys. When is the ladder coming? Like, didn't they say they were gonna patch aggressively? Like...
Okay, TC is out with Storm first, but 4 Fiends. And this is so much damage. Still trying to establish the...
Early spiral. No level 3, Expo cancelled, TC can't creep, Happy is pressuring, he's getting to tier 3. Wait a minute. Happy the latest tier 3 this time. Oh my god, he switched up his build, you guys.
No, I bought that.
Gets to 3 Death Knights actually from Wolf.
Maybe last game when he lost, he was like, wait a minute. The brilliant master and Remo, he told me once that my build was incorrect. I have to rectify that. You
Yeah,
see?
let's get him an interview after this if he wins and ask him about that.
Wait, I gotta get my green college block first.
Alright, again the question, how much damage can Spiral do? This time it looks a little better, but the stun is still not long enough. Fiend survives for now.
Yeah, this is just complete disaster.
TC is trapped on level 1.
GG. This time we're not drawing this out. Okay, baby, full distance. This is what the grand final deserves. A full out best of 5, or what this tournament deserves. A full out best of 5. This time Spiral is not waiting for any good moments. This time it's just Happy steamrolling him.
The 2 games that Happy won were stomps.
Yeah.
But Spiral had to go for like epic games to win.
So far, it was fairly predictable on paper. The 2 bad Farseer maps were lost in a very one-sided fashion. Echo Isles, though, is a really good Farseer map. Super easy to expand, super easy to creep level 3. Perhaps even you can sneak in some mercs. Easy for TC to creep up on a second hero. This is the dream Farseer map, honestly. I think it's the best Farseer map, actually. Well, maybe Terranos. Terranos or Echo.
Game is up.
Yeah, same game name.
Do you think that Farseer is better than Blade on this map from Orc against Undead?
Yes.
Why?
This map and on Concealed.
But do you think it's like a personal observation from your game? So do you feel like overall it's like that?
I think overall it's like that. Like not on my level, like on pro level. When perfectly executed, I think Farseer Expo is better.
Yeah. Well, I guess good for Spiral that he plays that every game then. He's going to be well versed in that.
Is the expo mandatory for the strategy, or
TC Farseer doesn't work on one base. You can maybe try to go tier 3, but that usually doesn't work out well. It's mainly the tech thing. You can't compete one base versus one base if you don't have tier 3. And if you have tier 3 but don't have a blade, it's probably also not going to work. So yes, you do very much need the expansion.
But would it be better for him to delay this expansion a little bit? Because he's rushing it really hard, trying to make it with 2 grants or something.
Yeah, I think he needs to get level 3 first. Don't delay your level 3. And don't be forced to go back to defend the Expo cancel and then lose out on levels. Get your level 3 Farseer, then expand.
Have you ever considered being a coach?
Not really, but Lucifer once wanted me to be his coach, but I'm not sure if he was being 100% serious.
He tried really hard over like 20 beers to get Remo to be his coach.
But I know what was he saying exactly? Like he wants you to coach him all the time? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Dude, you should do it. Imagine if he starts winning every tournament and stuff.
What kind of cut do coaches get?
I don't know.
What kind of what?
Cut.
What kind of cut? I don't know, man. Like, you know, I like Michael, but it seems like only 2 undeads out there can win tournaments, and he's not one of them.
You have to make him. That's why you're the coach.
Coach can't make you micro better.
You know, I hear that Foggy has a coach, by the way, apparently, who does like research on his opponents and everything. He watches VODs and like tells him what build they did and maybe what build he should do and everything.
Yeah, he has that for a couple of years already. Puch. It's also Russian.
Yeah.
I think they disbanded at one point, but I think they're back together.
So he definitely quit once.
Yeah.
Maybe they're back together, yeah. that would be news to me. But yeah, for a long time, definitely that was the case.
And Cash did it for a while as well. And then he beat him with human.
That was the deal breaker right there.
All right, guys. It's time. There was a lot of time that we casted this tournament. And everything comes down to this very map. Echo Isles will decide it all. Who's gonna claim the win in the StayAtHomestory Cup #1, the second Take TV Warcraft tournament? Todd, it is time for an introduction.
Thank you very much. Usually this is a part where I say this is the grand finals, what better map to end things on, but actually I'm going to go the other way and say what shittier map could we end things on. This map has been a map, will forever get rid of it, but anyway, this is hype, final map, starting in the top right hand side of the map, playing as the yellow orc. It's the faceless, the invisible orc, Spiral.
Alright.
Who takes the other one?
Remo.
The top left. Happy. We, and I don't just mean us on the call, have been waiting a long ass time for this guy to lose. Can he finally be bested in the red? Looking for blood. The Emperor. This is where
Oh
Todd.
god, he said it. Screw this. I think, yeah, you mentioned it, like, Farseer is pretty good on this map. It definitely feels like it's one of the easiest maps to creep the expansion on and then start setting up the expo. And the rush distance is kind of long. Like, if you put some good effort with the scouting and that expo goes up, it's suddenly the big game changer.
There's good camps for you to creep everywhere. The first camp, the Ogre camp is good. The natural camp is good. Even the Murlocs are kind of good. Most importantly, the middle camp, the Merchant, is really good because it's not a very good item, but it's tons of experience that's easy to creep. That's exactly what the Farseer wants. And if then somehow you're still not level 3, you can go to your enemy natural or to your enemy little Murloc camp, and then you will 100% be level 3, unless you're playing with your feet instead of your hands or something. So you definitely should be level 3. Then on tier 2, so you're expanding then either before tier 2 or by the time tier 2 is reached. And the TC has the magic triangle of Echo Isles, which is Merc Camp into Murlocs. And, well, I guess he only here has the green camp, but he should be able to get to level 3 still somewhere else. Especially, Merc Camp is very polarizing in any undead matchup because it's really hard for undead to creep because the Renegade keeps purging all your stuff. And it's all medium armor. So, normal damage does well. So, Grunts creep it well, Footies creep it well, Fiends really don't creep it well. And this is a big jump start very often for any race against Undead with this Merc Camp. Plus, Orc loves playing Berserkers. Undead really don't. So yeah, this is all in all a great Farseer map. And I think it's a mistake by Happy to leave this and Terranos in the pool. I really think he should leave Twisted in the pool against Spiral specifically. But whatever, that's just all theory crafting. Who cares? It's all going to come down to how these two play.
So far, we got a claws of attack and gloves for Spiral. Last hit by Happy, though. Does this prevent level 2? Yeah, right? Yeah, pretty sure. Oh, and that's level 2 for Happy right away. Does he turn it up to 11 again? When it's most important?
Yeah, the pretty good item for Spiral, though. To get some additional damage and additional attack speed. Like, in those games, it seems like the items at times have been key as well. Like, if you can get very good ones. Like, we saw Sobi Mask earlier be very important. Echo Isle is one of those maps where the item can really be key on certain camps. Like, in particular, I think the Mercenary camp and 12 o'clock. You know, that greater mana, it's pretty sick. And a potential mana pendant as well on the Mer camp could be huge. So, we'll see what they end up getting.
Okay.
Skeleton!
He cannot allow the steal on the Magi. That's level 2 right here. Helps with the last hits. Needs more pressure on the DK, I feel, but oh, he's a little bit sloppy with the Farseer, tanking quite some damage over there. Okay, now he pays attention to the DK, but oh my, this is so much damage.
There's at least one card. Oh my god, the Farseer.
This is
The
really
skeletons are chasing. The Fiend's gonna attack. He turns around.
Speed
He must
scroll.
have misclicked the minimap.
Oh, Spiral, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Such a big delay of the expo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like
Piano's
this.
running back already.
And this all comes down to this last hit steal. If Spiral was level 2 Farseer there, this would all be much easier.
He's gonna get the ogre now, I think, maybe. Or not.
Okay.
Tier 3 already on the way for Happy. He's gonna throw down the slaughterhouse. He's doing against this build where it's gonna be supply blood. Come on, Remo, I thought you told him.
Damn.
Healing not cancelled. Killed the skeleton right before. That's quite important. But yeah, Happy's harass is phenomenal.
A player's forces are under attack.
The force that he is with just the DK and a little bit more. Okay.
If you can see how fast this is crazy.
Oh, got it. Second claw.
That's a speed scroll wasted. Did he miss
He
that?
didn't have room, yeah, to pick up the item.
Yes, he did.
Oh no, he did actually.
Yeah. Okay, whatever. This did delay everything.
He's not getting level 3 quickly enough. He's getting just distracted too easily by these fiends.
And he's gonna get the peon now.
Oh, he's walking right into it. Not good.
A player's
Not
forces
good.
are under attack.
Okay. How much delayed can this expansion be to still kind of work?
I think as long as he's creeping like he's doing now in the meantime, it's okay. Especially if he after that he goes for 12 o'clock and secures it, but it's gonna be hard because Happy's gonna be there with double nuke. He's even gonna start the camp, I think. Okay, if he leaves that tomb, there is no hope for him. He's literally right next to the item at the shop.
Okay, expo time now. Yeah, peon is coming.
The Farseer movement here is too slow. This Farseer should not be with the army. This Farseer needs to go to the undead, summon the wolves, do damage, force mana.
Here we go now.
Now he does it, finally, but he should have gone from the shop instantly north.
These are the tiny little moments that Happy just exploits. And that's where he gets his advantages.
He got Scroll of the Beast as well. It would be so hard to defend versus timing
There's
push.
no dispel, and Happy uses these so good. Okay. Illusion wakes up the creeps, a little more bloodlust.
Town is under siege.
Raiders with the army. Can this just not be nuked? Oh wait, there's no Nova yet. So I guess it's fine. TC with a talisman. Guess it's fine.
And the Raider's kind of cool. If there's one fiend lagging behind, you can ensnare that, summon the wolves, threaten a kill.
Okay.
Yeah, right now Happy's very close to his main base, but as soon as he starts going elsewhere, you can threaten reinforcements, statues, everything.
Not sure if he got that first kill. Lich is close to level 2. Steals one Murloc. But still not enough to prevent Nova. TC levels 2.5.
Okay, Spell's getting the grubby fortified burrow on the expo. The one that can hold 60 human supply with Scroll of the Beast.
Yeah, he's actually going for fortified early. And Raiders. And shop control. That's the invul right there.
He needs both.
Yeah, got both. Expo 50%, clock's ticking.
There we go, the triangle that Remo's always talking about, it's there.
A player's
The Bermuda Triangle of Stomp, level 2.
Okay, can't prevent that anymore. Still good vision for Spiral. Tier 3 for Happy is finished. Burrow, Destroyer upgrade. And Orb is... Oh, double claw. Didn't see that yet.
Farseer is trying to challenge the Lich in terms of damage. 2 gloves of haste and 2 claws.
Which is a tiny bit better with that though. First Kodo, Headhunter transition, 45 supply, Happy. Same supply, good hero levels, great Lich. Expo not finished. Close, but not finished. Spiral has to hold this.
It doesn't look like he has the numbers.
What can you do? Okay. No damage. Additionally... Oh! That's a lot of damage. Good. Now it's finished. Now we can repair. Spiral comes in. This hold might bring him the tournament. If it fails, Happy wins again. Coil Nova, and boom, that's how you disable a TC.
He's just gonna pull back and heal, and then re-engage after his TC's back up on hit points. I kinda like that. Okay, well, Skull the Beast.
Yeah.
It's gonna help a ton here. He's basically saying you have to engage right now, or you're gonna lose that burrow in the game.
Spiral is supply stuck as well. TC stomped again, needs the invul, gets it. Stomp number 1 was good, trying to focus on the destroyer, but doesn't really get it. The concave on the Fiend is good, but Happy has the burrow. Not sure if there's a reveal. There is. Aiming hard for the Lich, but gets level 3. The coil arrives just in time. Oh no, the TC falls. Can he get the... He needs this kill on the Lich, but there's coils always.
Oh my god, that Lich damage, plus 27 with the Skull of the Beast.
That's so sick. That's too much.
TC had a quarter hit points. He's letting one hit.
Spiral wasn't ready. It's not the day.
Yeah, let's scroll the beast.
And the last hit early. He's trying to hold on. Again, this is the greatest match of his career. You don't want to tap out too early when there's the slightest bit of a chance, but this looks desperate. GG! The reign of terror of Happy continues. Remo, the streak is alive. No best of 5 win of a Westerner since
January of 2017.
January of 2017. Winning the StayAtHomestory Cup is Happy.
And no new haircuts.
No, yeah.
And a suitable title for Happy, considering he hasn't left his home since 1996.
When he won WGL, there was a hologram. He was playing that with 200 ping as well.
It
Probably
feels
could've done
like
it also.
the past 2 days was Happy on kind of his weakest, just like at W League, when Thorzane and Hawk were challenging him to full out best of 5s twice in a row. And still, no one could defeat him.
But has it ever happened that Happy lost at least one map versus 3 different opponents during one tournament? I don't think so. He lost to Vortex, he lost to Spiral, and he lost to X-Lord.
Yeah. I doubt it. I'm not sure.
But Spiral put up a really good fight.
Absolutely. That was a crazy tournament by Spiral. If we take a look at the bracket, not only the playoffs, but also it started in the group stage already, where he eliminated X-Lord yesterday night at 2:30 or whatever it was, and Dowak in that 70-minute match. Then kicked down Foggy to the lower bracket, kicked down Cash to the lower bracket, and stopped the run of the Muslim. Like, this was maybe the breakout tournament for Spiral, like, to solidify him as one of Europe's best players.
By the way, somebody sent a sick tweet of his setup watching the stream. You guys should do that more often. Ask the viewers to tweet. Especially like the Warcraft 3 community is not enough on Twitter. It's unacceptable.
True.
But like you guys should do that. I think like, O Gaming, they always ask their viewers to send them photos of their setup and how they're watching the game. This guy's a sick setup.
Yeah, that's an old...
Check out the tweet.
That's an old Warcraft caster from Germany. We know him. We casted with him quite a bit.
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
Slash.
Slash.
Yeah.
He's an old Game Sports caster. Shout out to Bonn, I feel. I think. That's a sick-ass TV.
He's got the LEDs and the StarCraft thing, Star Wars things. Really cool.
Shout out to the Slash War.
And a bottle of Jack Daniels on the...
Yeah, he's playing Orc himself, so he might need that bottle now. Oh man, as always, it doesn't really matter who loses 2-3, but it always feels a little bad. But it's crazy that Happy is unbeatable. Like,
I'll take us asking for the 3-on-3.
yeah. Can we just take a minute
Yeah, sorry.
to process the big loss? We were once again so close. This drains us casters emotionally as well.
How about a Happy interview?
You want to ask him if he's up for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
You can send him the link. He can just join. He already tweeted, "Thanks for watching. One Take TV StayAtHomestory Cup GG Grit." His casual tweet when he wins the tournament. God damn. We got like 3 times that Happy had one map or was one map away from being eliminated.
Yeah.
That was a sick.
But it's good to see that a lot of different players, they are making it very close against him, because it means that soon maybe it's going to happen. We keep saying that it never happens, but it will.
And one day it will happen. Then I'm gonna throw the biggest party that Hamburg has ever seen.
No, you can't, because we're in quarantine.
Don't underestimate my power.
Okay, no answer so far.
Okay, I guess that's not it then. Oh, feel a little empty. But all right, it was a wonderful tournament. I hope we got a little bit of the Home Story Cup feeling to you guys, with Kevin and Ankhes and Suun and Yoss and Todd and Shorty and Chris and all the guys who were here with us casting. I think we have never had so many co-casters. Aside, of course, let's not forget about Side.
Yeah, Happy replied, he say, hey, no, sorry, I don't want to have to admit that Remo taught me this build. So I said, hey, no, sorry, Tech asked already 1 AM here, I'm tired.
Yeah, I can imagine. We could ask Spiral, actually, if he's not too out.
Want me to ask? Or?
Yeah, if you want to, feel free. 6,500 viewers here on the stream is super sick.
So who's playing with us? Wait, Suun, are you playing with us?
Yeah.
Suun. All right. Get your hotkeys ready, boys.
Oh yeah.
I need some water.
All right. I guess we're gonna host Take TV then, and finish this off to give them a big spike, I guess. Happy wins the tournament in the end, but much closer than before. But let's see if Spiral replies first.
Give him the link.
All right, we get Spiral on the line before we end the broadcast. Really cool that he's giving us the time after the match and the marathon. Thank you, Bobs, for the €10 donation. Thanks for the great entertainment, but would have loved to see the Power Ranger squad hyped for the 3-on-3.
What do you mean end the broadcast? We have a 3v3 coming near.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna rate Take TV,
Ah, yeah, sure.
but now we get Spiral on the line.
But why don't we stream the 3v3, Neo? What the hell?
Because it's my first person, man.
Yeah, so?
No, I think Take TV deserves this. To get
Shout
this-
out to Tech for organizing, or for, well, you guys organized technically, but for sponsoring this and having the idea to put it on.
Yeah.
And shout out to you guys for organizing it as well and casting everything, you fucking mad people. You casted for like 14 hours yesterday. What is wrong with you guys?
16 and a half.
16 and a half.
Jesus Christ.
But I mean, we got kind of a bit lazy. We had the next tournament tomorrow at 8 a.m. and we
Oh,
skipped.
you're so lazy. Oh my God.
We skipped it.
Stop slacking, guys. Jesus Christ. 16 and a half hours.
No, this tournament was really great, and the co-casters helped a lot to make this easier for us. And the games were super sick, and the community was super generous. And that's just the best weekends when stuff like this is happening. Take TV tournaments are always something special for whatever reason. And
Yeah. It's probably saying he can't, like his microphone is not working in this for some reason.
all right.
Does anybody know about 3v3 maps?
No,
Nope.
no idea.
Yeah, divide and conquer.
We will just rely on you, Remo.
Uh-huh.
Somehow that didn't work. I think he was trying to join, but I don't know.
Too many other great achievements that I had, so this is probably the best result I ever had. Yeah.
So
You can be really proud of this, though, man. This was a great run by you. But one question I have to have first. What's up with the webcam, dude? Turn on the webcam.
Actually, I don't even have a webcam, so even if I had, yeah.
Nice trick though.
Soon,
So
soon TM.
Suun TM. Okay, with all the esports money now, first investment is the webcam. Nice. So, what was different this tournament from the tournaments prior? Like you beat Xlord and Dowak and Foggy and Cash and so close in the final to beat Happy.
To be honest, I really didn't expect at all to have such a great performance this tournament because I wasn't playing too much Orc lately. I've really been playing Human for maybe like almost the last 1 or 2 months, exclusively on ladder and neddies, and only occasionally on some tournaments or clan wars I did play Orcs. So I was really surprised about that. Maybe I had sort of a fresh mind for Orc that helped me. I had more fun again playing the race.
Yeah, that definitely looked like fun. And you are also back like to the Farseer again that made you so famous. There were so many great plays. I don't know. Of course we have to talk about it. 70-minute game versus Dowak. Really?
I felt so bad for him, like after 15 minutes. I felt even worse for him after 30 minutes, but I had to keep going at one point. I was like, okay, there's a few thousand people watching. I really don't want to lose this game now because we would have to play a third game as well.
Yeah.
And it was already like, I don't know, was it 1 a.m. or
yeah, something like that.
It was insane. I was like, please leave. You have 1 base left. I have occupied all the islands. It was so crazy.
We thought the same. And then you defeated Xlord after losing to him in the winner bracket semifinal. Do you think that you had like the better endurance or were a little fitter at the end of the day?
I'm not exactly sure. In the first best of 3, he crushed me pretty badly. I know that he thinks that Fast TC is very, very strong, and to be honest, it is. So, yeah, I guess it came down to a few things going my way. Maybe he was a bit tired, but even with a few things going my way, he put up such a great fight. I was like really astonished at some points how he managed to stay in the game. So kudos to him for that.
So, of course, the grand final versus Happy, you had 2 match points, and unfortunately, Happy took them both. Are you more disappointed about the final of the blown chance, or are you more proud about the second place?
That's a tough question. When I went into the final, I was actually a lot more focused than I was in the first best of 3, because I kind of had in mind that there will be another best of 3 if I win against the Muslim anyway, so I kind of wanted to save some energy there. Yeah, and then when I went into the game, I was like, okay, any map is a big achievement. I'm already super happy with how everything went and turned out. And after winning the first map, I was like, oh my god, I had such a good early and mid game, and this guy just doesn't go down. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what units to build on Tyrannostand. I didn't know what to focus against him. It felt like, I don't know, it felt like he was just better. I don't know. It was really insane. And somehow I managed to win the game in the end. And I was still very like cautious. I wasn't having high hopes or anything. I was like, okay, Tyrannostand, it's like probably the top 2 maps for my strat against Undead. Let's just see what happens next. I knew that I will have a very hard time on Northern Island Last Refuge. And also on Concealed Hill, to be honest, because he has a really good counter to my creep route, and he knows what he has to do. So yeah, then I lost, what was it, Northern Isles really quickly. Also didn't want to waste too much energy. I honestly tried to focus on the 3 maps that I knew I had good chance on, where I also beat guys like 120 in ladder sometimes, which are Echo, Concealed, and Terranus. So on Concealed Hill, the game didn't even go so well for me for a long time. I'm not quite sure why I was ahead at one point. But yeah, I won the game, and then I was starting to get a little nervous because you're suddenly up 2-1 against Happy in the grand final of such a big tournament, and yeah, the nerves definitely got to me there. I tried to stay calm, but I didn't really manage to. I guess it got to me. At least that's what I felt.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great experience for you. I think it was like 10,000 people watching
Oh
on the
shit!
on the German and the English stream combined. We were all super proud of you, and we can't wait for the Meisterschaft for you to show your skills
too.
again against Xlord. So Todd had one little complaint about your play, and that was, why is he not picking up the fucking tomes? So we have to
the
ask,
good old question.
yeah, why are you not picking up the tomes?
I don't know. I guess it's kind of just trying to hit your timings as good as possible. You feel like they are not too important, and it's more important to reach certain levels or points at the map, maybe. Sometimes I'm just a little bit overwhelmed with the situation. I feel like I still have to improve my unit control and micro. That's my biggest weakness right now, so feels like I sometimes lose a bit too much time on these little things.
And yet you defeated the best players in Europe, except Happy, of course, but every other top tier player fell to you this weekend. You can be hella proud of what you did. So what's next for you in the upcoming days?
Actually, tomorrow there's a nice little clan war that I believe you guys are casting as well,
Yes.
which is the W3IL clan war against Team Sweden, 17 CST, I believe.
Yeah.
That should be a lot of fun. Yeah, and the side of that, of course, the Meisterschaft. I still have to send in some documents.
Like a
Let's see
picture?
if that, yeah, among other things. Let's see if that all goes well. And yeah, then the Meisterschaft is coming hopefully in May. And the side of that, I will just keep on playing. Hopefully stream a little bit more again. I always am up and down with streaming. It's insane. Like for a few weeks, I'm motivated. And then I'm like, nah, let's not stream it at all. And yeah, I will try to stream more again and play as many cups.
That sounds great. Yeah, you should definitely play the cups. I mean, your play is always super exciting. I love every match of you. And if you should decide to stream, where can the people find you?
It's on twitch.tv/spiral92.
And you also have a Twitter account where people should definitely follow you?
Yep, that is twitter.com/spiral, and now it's my birthday, 2311.
23
Maybe
wrong.
somebody can post it in the chat.
Yeah, they
Might
will
be
definitely
easier.
do that. Spiral, thank you so much for your time and for your games. That was wonderful. And see you tomorrow then.
Yeah, sure, man. Thanks. No
Pour
problem.
yourself a drink and enjoy the night.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Congrats, man. Take care.